but I can. This happened several years ago, a few months after I had moved to Chicago. I had moved there from Romania, where I'd been living and going to school. I love Romania. The people are great. Drop what you're doing and go visit. Anyway, while I was there, due to my living situation, I had to learn the language fast and thoroughly. Not many people around me spoke English outside of the university I was at. So fast forward to the few months after I had arrived in Chicago. Imagine my surprise when the driver of the Uber that I had ordered appeared to have a Romanian name. The area of Chicago that I was living in had a lot of Eastern Europeans, so I guess it shouldn't have been that surprising. I was really excited to talk to my driver and make sure that I wasn't getting rusty on my Romanian. Maybe make a friend. So the Uber pulls up and I get in. He greets me and appears to already be on the phone with a buddy or a family member, so I just quietly sit in the back, listening in a bit. The person on the other end of the phone asked the driver if he was getting off work soon. In Romanian, thinking that I couldn't understand him, he responded with something like the following. "No, I still have a few hours left, and then I'll go home. Right now I have someone in the car. God, I hate this country. The women here are so fat and ugly. At least this one has a nice chest, but why can't she lose some weight?" And then he goes on and on about all the problems with me and other American women. Now, I've always been a bit on the chunky side, and you best believe the Romanians love to comment on it, so I was a bit used to it. But I was still a bit shocked that this guy was just going off on me like that. Anyway, I'm just kind of sitting bemused in the back seat as we neared my destination. Then I told him, in Romanian, with all my might, trying to pull off the distinct accent of the region that I'd been living in. "Hey, can you just pull over there, on the right?" I swear, this guy's head swung around at me and turned a shade of red that I have not seen anywhere else in nature. He didn't say anything, he just pulled over. And when I got out, I said thanks and added, "You're not attractive and you're also fat, so maybe you shouldn't make comments like that." I've never again reached such levels of self-pride. This exact scenario is why I'm so jealous of anyone who can speak more than one language. I so badly want to be in the situation where you're catching somebody talking shit about you in front of you because they think that you can't understand them. And I'm just trapped in this prison of only knowing English because I'm a spoiled American and refuse to learn other languages. That's not true. I know a little bit of Spanish. I know enough to understand it, but I can't speak it well. I just think the way that this poster handled this situation was so perfect. Like, just sit there quietly, listen, let him talk his shit, and then throw it all back in his face right when he drops you off. It's perfect.